Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video, and we're going to be talking about the L Word Generation Q Season 2 Episode 8. And let's get started. I'm going to need me some water with some ice in it. It was hot in the room, y'all. It was hot in the room when Gigi and Dani popped up on my TV. I said, now hold up now. They gonna make me take off my clothes too. I need some air. I'm here for this, and I've been waiting for this, and I'm not about to be right on time. I'm gonna be early. Friday at midnight? No. I'm gonna be there at 11:38, waiting for them at the TV. They did have a little rift, a little hiccup, because Dani had to go see what her dad wanted when he called about this whole CAC thing. But it was the way Dani handled it that turned Gigi off. Gigi was like, I don't do well with the whole hot and cold thing. Dani explained to her that her dad used to always get in between her and Sophie, and Gigi said her dad used to do the same thing with her and Nat. So thankfully she understands that, and they got past that whole thing and ate the beef noodles that Dani brought Gigi. And I don't think that's the only thing they ate that night. I'm gonna need y'all to let me know how y'all feel about Dani and Gigi and how y'all feel about them scenes, y'all, because they was hot and I want to see more of it. Let me know down in the comments, and let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about Bette and Dani. Dani was trying to tell Bette that her and Gigi got a little thing, but Bette said, I don't give a shit about Gigi. What is that on that window? Why is your name on that window? Is this your father's doing or yours? Dani said, me. I thought you'd be happy. Bette told her, she said, to state the obvious, a group show of black artists who seek to spark a revolution cannot be funded by a company that has profited from their pain. So this whole company thing is involved with the Sackler family, and they're horrible people. They're responsible for the opioid epidemic in America. Dani's like, you know where I stand, you know what I believe in, and Bette's like, people are going to see that name and think of one thing. And Dani's like, well, that's my name too. And yeah, that's Dani's name. What you gonna do, change her name? Bette couldn't believe that she said that. She said, you have to fix this. Dani said, there's nothing to fix. And Bette said, if you think I'm gonna stand around and watch you cleanse your father's sins in the blood, sweat, and tears of the black community, you are sorely mistaken. And I said, oh. So they had a whole meeting about Bette, her dad and some lawyers or whoever was sitting in that room. But Bette backed out, and Dani thinks she's won so far. We're gonna see about this whole thing. How y'all feel about Dani and Bette? Because I like their friendship. I don't want them to not be friends, because that would be horrible. And then Bette threatened to pull Pippa from the whole museum thing, and it backfired on Bette. And now Pippa doesn't have a place to show her art, because the CAC pulled all Zakarian artists, and Pippa was a part of that. And now Pippa is mad at Bette. Bette was doing a lot of apologizing to Pippa, but Pippa wasn't trying to hear it, and I don't blame her. But good thing Pippa overheard Bette talking to this guy, Malik, pleading to him to not make Pippa suffer just because of what she did. She was telling him that Pippa's work means everything to her and how great she is. And Pippa heard all of this, so Pippa ended up forgiving her, thankfully. And let me just tell you, Bette putting her head into Pippa's shoulder like that was probably like the cutest thing I seen. Besides my dog daughter, Rihanna Aaliyah Moore. She's the cutest thing I ever seen. She makes me so proud. Oh my God. But that could have been the second thing. Hands down. So yeah, they made up, and they was laying in bed or laying on something. And Pippa was like, you ever thought of burning something down but still doing it standing? And I think she's talking about this protest that we're going to see in this next episode. Let me know how y'all feel about Bette and Pippa. I know some of y'all ain't with it. Some of y'all ain't about it. But I am. But y'all let me know your thoughts. Now, Sophie is over here looking at Finley like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Now, let me just say, let me start off by saying, addiction is not funny. It's not a laughing matter. I know it's not funny, but this is a TV show and we having fun. And I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts about this whole thing. Y'all please don't come for Finley. She got a problem, obviously. And we gotta pray for the girl. We gotta hope she make it through safely. Okay? Because some of y'all be going hard on her in the comments. And I don't agree. But we all have our opinions. And I respect all y'all opinions. But, like I said, Finley got a problem. She was released from jail because, like we all figured, she had a DUI. She got arrested. I just wish they would have showed us her getting arrested. I can picture Finley talking, doing the whole thing, saying man and dude. I can picture Sophie's face, but we didn't get to see that. But we got to see her leaving the building. And she was making jokes right away. She was like, you got some pizza? Now, see, I'm with that. That's the first thing I would say. Pizza is one of my favorite foods, along with tacos and fries. I would have been like, where the food at? I've been locked up. Can you bring me a snack? I'm with that. And she also let us know that they ain't got no soap in jail. So she don't know why they be saying don't drop the soap, because they ain't got none. Finley is telling Sophie that she has to take all these classes now. Her license got a point on it. She does have a license, because I was wondering that. And she has all this money to pay now. And Sophie was like, well, you were driving drunk. Finley said, drunk-ish. Girl. And she was like, well, maybe Shane will let me walk her dog. And Sophie said, when the car got took to the impound, it was almost $1,000. And Finley said, okay, yeah, I'll go halfsies on that with you. And Sophie has to say, you know, it's not like we split the DUI. And then Finley was like, well, I'm glad it wasn't you who went to jail. At least it was me, because you wouldn't be able to handle it. And my cellmate had 80% saliva, 20% hot Cheetos dust on my shoulder when she took a nap on it. And I just want to go home and take a shower. Where did you park? Sophie thought Finley was good. That's why she gave her the keys. She was like, we could have took a lift. And Sophie didn't have any good judgment. She was out of her mind drunk, so she couldn't even tell what was going on with Finley. And Sophie is struggling. She don't know what to say to try to help Finley. This whole thing is reminding me of Sophie and Dani's relationship, when Sophie would try to talk to Dani and Dani would shut her out and be like, I'm going for a run. Only difference is Finley is going for a walk after she shut her down. And this all has to be replaying in Sophie's head too. Same thing. I'm going to go back a little bit. Same thing with Dani and Gigi. Dani would do that same thing to Sophie when her daddy called. When she got to go to work, she'd be like, nah, I got to go. But Gigi said, I ain't paying that. So after Finley came stumbling in drunk, after Sophie left her at Alice's book signing party thing, Sophie left her. Finley was like, stay, have fun with me. And Sophie said, this is not fun for me. And she went home. Finley started drinking right after that when the bartender asked her if she wanted another drink. She was like, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Doing damn well. She don't need no more drinks. So yeah, when Finley got home, Sophie told her, I don't feel like being around you. I'm going to go sleep on the couch. And Finley said, no, I'm going to leave. And she walked out the door and started walking down the street. And I'm like, girl, where you going? Where are you going? Shane and Tess are not home. Alice is with Tom. She's not at home. What are your options here? Where you think you going? So when Sophie woke up, the first thing she did was check her phone. And it was no text or call from Finley. So she gets up, starts looking for her around the house. Still no Finley. And you can tell she's kind of worried at this point, because I'm thinking, where's she at too? Finley needs to hurry up and get it together. She thinks it's cool to make jokes about her having a DUI to Alice and Tom. Sophie was embarrassed. Sophie was on the stage singing to her. Finley finally got her, and now they're having these problems. Maybe Micah can be Finley's therapist. Maybe he can help her out. So then maybe Micah can step it up and be entertaining. How about that? Let me know down in the comments nicely how you feel about Finley and Sophie. And now we're going to talk about Alice and Tom. Tom damn near passed out and died when Alice told him that she slept with Nat. He was coughing, couldn't get it together. She told Tom that she just ran into Nat. And it's not like him and her were exclusive or anything. Tom said, technically, but you should confirm before you go and sleep with someone. And she had to break the news that it was more than one time. And he was like, wow, you would have to tell me this before I have to go out there and say nice things about you. She was kind of nervous about that after that. But he did still go and say nice things. He said that she was caring, honest, and funny, and emotionally empathetic. They did end up making up soon after that. She went to the hotel room that he told her about. He gave her a key, so she just walked up in there. So, bottom line, he forgave her. He said he too old to play games. He tired, and I can relate to that. They decided to order in Domino's, and in the morning, eat the free hotel breakfast. And I said, period. I'm here for this. I can be here for this. How y'all feel about it though? And then we have Shane and Tess. Shane said, I'm gonna go to Vegas and get Tess, and that's what she did. She knocked at the door and said, I want to be here with you. I want to be your partner. And then they started hooking up. And this scene was hot too. Everything about it, the lighting, the background made it even better. And I'm gonna watch it again and again and again. But for some reason, I don't know why, but I can't be happy about this relationship. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Like Shane's finger on her back, I can't put my finger on it. And Shane asked her, she was like, is this going to be a problem at work? Because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, how this going to work? I think that was a sign to tell us that this probably won't work. So let me know how you feel about it. And then we have Micah. This is the most Micah has had me entertained in all 2 seasons. He ran up on this doctor, Claudia, played by Isis from America's Next Top Model. He had a little thing with her. He was telling her that he didn't agree with the medicine that she put one of his patients on because he could relate. He didn't have a good experience with it with his parents and all that. So she could understand that. She could relate too. Micah asked her out to dinner. He cooked for her at his house. Almost burnt down the whole kitchen. After they kissed, he had to let her know that there's someone else. And by being with her tonight, it made him realize that. She got up, stormed out of there with a quickness. He called over Maribel, and then him and Maribel started kissing. I guess they gonna work it out. And that's really it about Micah. I'm wondering if he's gonna become Finley's therapist. That would be interesting. Maybe I won't be bored then. And that's it for now. So don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.